All right, so we are live. Let's see what we can do in a few minutes. See, this does not go off again. Let me see how I can get this link and share it to other people to join us. So if you can see this, I want to be sure you can see this before. Welcome, Priska. Priskology, how are you doing? Please help me send the same link to the other people who are yet to join, but not to the group. Don't drop it in the group. All right, glad to know. Good evening. Hello, innocent precious. Good evening. Welcome. Yes, please send her a DM for the link. Right, now you guys are joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Priska. Welcome, Duke Butler. And welcome, innocent precious. So I've seen 3 people now. I'm waiting for the other 4 people. So if 4 people can join, bye. I'm in a class right now. See, this girl will not let me. Can you see this girl? She will not let me rest. Okay, guys, let's move on with the speed of light. I want to be sure that the other 7 people are here before we move on, so it doesn't look like I brought it and made them miss out. I can see only one person now. Maybe this is slow. I don't know whether it is slow. Okay, you are 3 already now. Pi. Pi, I'm in class. I'm in class. I have serious people trying to listen to something that would help them. There'll be another time for pampering. Pi, relax. Good evening, Lapte. Lapte from Borno. Borno, am I correct? Lapte from Borno, right? Abiatha. Okay, the 5th person has joined, remaining 2 people. I think we should just start. Let the other 2 people join us later because we do not have so much time. Okay, Gift, welcome. Okay, let's just so that your data does not finish. You will need about 500 MB for the entire class. Okay, let's just rush. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So today we just want to conclude the class that we did not finish last time. Hi, let me rest. Relax. So and we're talking about branding, and then I told you that uh, every business, every art business is a people business. Every art is a people business, and I was telling you how to. First of all, you can't scale something you do not know a measure of what you have. So you need to know what you have, the measure of it that you possess, then you can now scale it. By scaling, I mean measure. You can also upscale, which is to improve on it or to increase it. You understand? So if we are saying that poetry business, oh, Bauchi, yes, Bauchi. If we are saying that poetry is art and every art is a people business, what we have said is that every poetry brand is a people business. It also means that, okay, I was watching a documentary and somebody said something that really um, made a lot of sense to me, and I think I should share it with you. He said that for you to become very successful as a business person, you would have to, one, love numbers. You have to know numbers, know and love numbers. Then two, you would have to love people. You have to love people. Listen carefully, please. You have to love numbers, you have to love people, and then finally you have to deliver value. You know, and I know a lot of us know already what it means to deliver value, but a lot of people do not know what it means to love people. Some of you would think it's just God that's just going to tear down heaven and then make people start following you. As far as you're delivering value, people will follow you. That's not true. People have to know and be very sure that you love them, especially if that very niche you operate in, there are other people doing the same thing you're doing. I'm going to teach you all of these things today. So, and I gave you 5 kinds of people that you will meet. Can you list them for me in the comments? Let us start. Just type it exactly how I dropped it in the group. I want to be sure you are following. See, this is not WhatsApp. Listen again. It's not WhatsApp. Bye. Stay here. Stand there and stop disturbing me. So this is not WhatsApp page where I'll be waiting for messages I won't get. Now, if I don't see it, this is how I sit and wait for you people to reply, and nobody is saying anything. I don't know why that happened. I'm very hungry, but I can't go out to eat until I'm done with the class. I hope there will still be food outside when I finish. I just got back home and ran to the computer to continue the class. Those who know you are willing to help you but can't help you. All right. The reason why I'm asking you to drop this is not because I don't know. I want you to be looking at it so that you'll be remembering what I'm saying. So those who know you, they are willing to help you. They really want to help you, but they don't know how to. Let me give you example of this kind of people. So this, I don't know that you've heard something like this. I know you love me, but you don't know how to love me. I don't know that you've heard something like that, where somebody is complaining, and it's women that always complain about this. I'm not trying to be sexist, but most times, honestly speaking, I'm not complaining. No, I'm just saying that women are more complicated than men. I'm sure you already know that. Even women know that we are more complicated than men, in as much as um you all are in a relationship. I'm sure you've come to that very Rubicon where your man is telling you, what do you want me to do? And you are very angry because you just expect the person to know what you want. You understand? But that's not where we are even headed. What I'm saying is, some of you, hello, is anybody here? Okay, are there people here? Are we still here? Okay, okay. Are we still here? Okay, good, good. I can see you guys again. Do you need this? Okay, let me just keep it here. Bye. I need you to relax. Okay, so can you see me? Awesome, awesome. Okay, so let me see if I can round this off in 20 minutes. All right. Let me see if I can round this off in 20 minutes. So those who know you can help you but are not willing to help you. And I'm using this analogy to explain what that means. You've seen people who really love you, but they don't know how to love you. Like there's a particular way you want to be loved, but they don't know how to love you. Let's even leave women and their complication. There was a time when people thought all men, like some ladies who wanted to be in a relationship with me, they thought all men are the same. You understand? They believe that all men are the same. All men want is to have sex, and they just threw their bodies at me, not knowing that, not knowing that that's the exact opposite of who I am. You understand? They didn't know that I was celibate. I am still celibate from birth. So they felt the way to prove their love for me was to throw their bodies at me. I'm sure you've met some people too who want to really love you, and they want to love you the way they feel like that's what you want, and that's not what you want. Even now, even though you really appreciate their love, but that's not what their version of love is not what you want. That's exactly how we will know the people that fall within this cluster, the people that fall within this first group. Those who love you, want to help you, they are willing to help you, but they don't know how to. They can't. They don't even have the ability to help you. You know, this is even if you tell them this is how I want to be loved, they don't even have a clue what you want, what you know. So, number one, for me, I don't. It's different for some people, but for me, those days it was my parents. My parents really love me. They really want to help. They are willing to help. Of course, I am their only child. They really want me to be successful, but then their version of helping is not helping. you know, they want to advise me to take it easy with this poetry thing. No, go and get a job. Are you sure I don't want to get a job? Finish school now before you start doing your poetry. They are really concerned, and most times they are functioning from their own experience. These were the things they tried and that did not work out well for them. So they want to really change it. They want to edit it for you, not knowing that those times have passed, and maybe you have some kind of help more than they do. Remember those days, for musicians to thrive, they would have to sell cassettes. They'll have to sell discs. But for us right now, it's just streaming. Just get plenty of viewers on your YouTube channel, and you're good to go. Or you understand. So that time and now are not the same. So tell me in the comments right now, the kind of people, that oh, thank you. I'm sure I'm now happy. This is better. I think I'll be doing this from now going forward. We'll be doing this on WhatsApp, on YouTube. No more WhatsApp, because that WhatsApp, it just feels I'm talking to myself. Do you know how strenuous that is? Today was the fourth time I felt like telling anybody, come and take your money and be going, because I was tired. You know. Yes, gift. Women and their complications. Okay, in the comments, tell me the people that fall within this cluster for you. For me, it was my parents those days. They wanted to help, like I said, but they can't help. They don't even know what it means to tell people go and subscribe to this guy's channel. They don't know what it means to tell people go and like this comment. They don't know what it means when you say slam. I told you in my book, if you read Sticks and Stones, remember when I told my dad that his spirit should not come with me, because there's no point. What do I need your spirit for? You, your body, soul, and spirit, you don't know what simile, metaphor, and personification is. So why will you say your spirit? You are threatening me that your spirit will not go with me to a competition that I'm sure I'm going to win. I don't need your spirit. I was only informing you this way I'm going to. You understand? So for me, it was my parents. They really loved me. They still love me, but then they couldn't help. So if it was you, what would you have done? Not what would you have done. Who are these people? Give me examples from your end. I know some of you is still your parents, but I want some other not dissenting views, but something else. Who else falls within this category? Those that want to help you, they love you, they know you, they appreciate you, but they don't know how to help you. So tell me. Wow, 11 people. So people are this much. Psychology. All right, keep it coming. Your siblings. Oh, that's amazing. I like that one. I think I had people like that too. My cousins. One of them told me, "See, all this your English, English, English is not going to give you anything." Meanwhile, she begged me 20,000 2 months ago. Then she got married. She was a lawyer, and she was doing really well. And me, I was wasting my time going to radio doing poetry. She asked me to support her with 20K, that she needed money, urgent 20K, not 2K. And I was glad I could help. So some people are going to tell you things that are going to really hurt you, but they're not saying it to spite you. They're just saying it because they are concerned. So yes, siblings can fall into that category. Church members, I know those kind of people. Those people, they appreciate your talent, but they don't know how to help you. Exactly. They'll tell you are doing it for the Lord. God has blessed you, blessed the congregation. A lot of people. It's blessing you are going to use to pay your rent. It's blessing you are going to use to buy food for yourself. As one plate of food is now 3,005 where I eat. One plate of food. Then imagine what the poor masses are doing. My siblings, but thing is they don't even understand. I know those people. For me, my cousins. Yes, me too, my cousins. All right, so now the next phase of question I'm going to ask. So what should you do? What should you do with those people who really want to help you but can't help you? What are you supposed to do to them? What are you supposed to do with them? My brother, my dad was just something else. Just like me too, my dad. Oh, my sister, I said my brother. Uche, I remember Uche. It's really crazy. So what do you do with them? Do you slap them? Do you insult them? Do you disappear? Your brother said poetry does not pay. I promise you, honestly speaking, by this time, 2 years from now, he's going to rethink what he said. That's if you are serious. If you become so serious and do exactly what I'm going to tell you guys to do, you'll regret ever saying that. I'm waiting to read your answers. So what should you do with those people? Yes, 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 yes. I'm waiting. Remember our rule. No answer is wrong. Just say whatever it is that comes to your head. The first thing that comes to your head, just say it. We have 15 minutes left. I have a lot to talk about. You can't hear again? How about now? Jesus Christ. What happened? Can you hear now? Please, if you can hear me, say yes, I can hear you. Let me be sure it's just from their end. You can hear me. Good. I think it's from your end. Please move around. Okay, good. So let's continue. Let's continue. I think it's from your end. Just move around. You will hear me because I can see there's this notification showing that it's catching my voice. They don't know what they are doing. Yes, yes. You know what they say? Results take away insults. So if you give them results, they are going to. So, but I want to know what you do with them. Okay, let me just tell you what to do with them so that we save time. I really would have loved to hear your own take regarding the matter. Show them the results. Yeah, that's true. But I'm talking about now that you have not gotten the result. What do you do with them? So now, these people don't hate you. They will never hurt you intentionally, but they don't know how to love you. So what you should do is to update them. Just type update. If you can see this, update them. Just type update them. Those two words. I want to be sure that you are following. So those that love you are willing to help you but can't help you. What you should do with them is to do what? Update them. So what do you update them about? Do you update them about what um what you're about to do, or about what you have already done? That's another question. So do you tell them what you're about to do? For instance, if you're writing a book, do you tell them, I'm writing a book. It's titled Book Me, Book You. What kind of title is that? Are you going to tell them that, or you're just going to write the book, launch it, and then tell them that I just got 200,000 naira from book sales in just 2 weeks? What do you think will work? Remember, they cannot help you. I need you to have that at the back of your mind. They cannot. That they don't have the ability to help. They really want to, but they don't even know how to help you. So what do you do? Good, good. So update them, but don't update them on what you are about to do. They are going to tell you things that, in their own opinion, will not work. They're going to produce a red flag, use it to sew clothes and be dancing in front of you. So don't, because their opinion does not matter really. In the grand scheme of things, their opinion does not matter. They are not experienced. They do not have the immediate experience regarding the matter. So there's no point telling them what you're about to do. You should tell them after you have done it. Let me tell you, in 2008, I was in Italy, Naples. I did not tell my parents until I got there. I'm their only child. Do you know the meaning of only child? Of Igbo people, an Igbo couple, though my mother is Jamaican, but her own mother is from Imo State too. So both of them can pass as Igbos. So imagine being the parent, the only child of two Igbo people. I left, I went to Italy. It was when I got there, I told them I'm in Italy like this. So, okay, just see my own story, going to War of Words and telling them, look at how it turned out. And my spirit will not go with you. Like, who is your spirit? Does your spirit know what poetry, slam poetry is? Yes. So you update them. See, what I'm telling you looks like something very simple. Like, it's simple, but it looks like I know all these things before. If you apply them intentionally now, you will see results. You will not be having issues with these people. Remember, sometimes you are even dependent on them. You understand? It's possible that you are still in your parents' house. It's possible. It's possible that you might not even be in their parents' house, but you might not be in your parents' house, but the decisions they take can affect you. So you don't want to be at loggerheads with them. So most times you have to decide whether you want to disobey your parents or um um you want to tell them when you have, because the truth is they might say no. I say no, and then you go ahead and still do it, and then that is a sin because you disobeyed your parents, you dishonored them. So, but in a situation where you don't tell them, you just do it first, and then later come back and tell them, I've done it. And this is the result. By the time I gave my parents money to pay for their rent, I showed them the money with which I fixed their toilet, and then they started seeing the house I was building from poetry. They just knew that poetry was paying. There was nothing they could say. If anybody comes to say, this is your picking way they do poetry, they'll be like, my friend, leave our song for us. So results, when you get these results and you show it to them. So what you guys said is very important. Remember, you said you were the one that mentioned results. So show them results. So you update them, but what should you update them about? The results. Next set of people, please list, just write the name of the set of people. Just type it so that I'll see it. Or let me just scroll up and find it. Okay, officially I can't even go up again. Pi is crazy. Pi just dropped my mosquito net down. I'm in the studio. I've not gotten home. Okay. Those who don't know you are willing to help you and can help you, but they don't know you. I don't think you need to tell them anytime you get invited to. Don't tell them. There's no point. No need telling them when you get an invite. Don't tell them. Just go. Even if you don't have your fare to the place, take from somebody else. Don't tell them. Trust me. Don't tell them. When you are back, you can now tell them that this was where I went to. See pictures. So those who don't know you are willing to help you and can help you. So what is the problem with these people? They don't know you. That's the only problem. So what do you do? Okay, which people fall into this category? Those who don't know you. Event organizers, show promoters, managers, investors, personal brand developers. So these are different kinds of people. They don't know you, but they are looking for poets. They will organize event. They'll be like, my book launch. I know one main person when they sing shake kuku, shake keke, shake kuku. They don't want. So who do I invite? A poet will make sense. So that is very good. So they are looking for a poet that is good, which is you, but they don't know who that poet is. They have their money to pay that person. Even if it is 50,000, they have it's still money. They are willing to pay somebody 50,000, but they don't know where you are. So without thinking so much, what do you do to this kind of people? What do you do for them to know, to see you, to know you? What do you do? You make yourself known to them. So you make yourself known to, how do you make yourself known to them? I'm listening. I want to read from you. You ignore them. You ignore those that don't know you. My goodness. Gift, are you sure you don't want to check that thing you said and check it very well if it is correct? For instance, I want to help Gift, but I don't know her. I'm looking for a female poet in Port Harcourt who is from Enugu. I want to support her because she's going to do poetry the way I want it to be done. But I don't know her. So what should Gift do for me to know her? You say you ignore me for me to know you. Mm-mm, mm-mm. How do you do that now? You are saying the same thing. Was it not you that typed that before? Like, make them know you. So how do you make them know you? That's what I've been asking. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, there are 12 people. Where are these people coming from? Oh, I forgot to limit it to only the people who are supposed to be in this class. Make good use of now you are typing. Now it's now that you are now giving the correct answers. Make good use of the internet. Have you read? Who has read Hey Poet? So do in short, in fact, just do everything in Hey Poet. Do everything in that book. Everything in that book is going to help you to become known by those that would help you, but they can't. And then if it will not be much of a stretch, you can also do everything in to the real creator. So that is going to help you. In fact, Hey Poet is going to connect you to what you should learn into the real creator for you to do stuff that will advertise you. So if you do not have as much money as people like us who run ads, every day I spend about 24,000 naira on ads. If you don't have that much income, maybe it's not like you are not blessed to make that kind of money, but you don't have product to gather the kind of people or drag the kind of people that will give you money to run ads again. So what I think you should do is to do some of those things in Hey Poet. There were so many things I mentioned in Hey Poet that can help you. You know, you can create content. I will also teach you how to create free leads. You can get leads for free. You understand? I'll teach you that. So one of them is to create some maybe a course or something, you know, add people to a group. Tell them it's free of charge. When they join, you tell them to post it on their status. Anybody that gets up to 20 views, just send it to me. I'm going to give you my book. You give them the book for free and tell them they should read while they wait for the class. So you see, everybody posting is going to get more people to join the group. That's free lead. You're not paying anything apart from teaching them what you already wanted to teach them. So you use your book to drag those crowd, but let that book be something that is within your niche. I've gone to another class, so let's leave that one. So how you make yourself known is by making yourself known. The internet is going to help you. You can get that. You can also get known by recommendation. So you can volunteer to a bigger brand. You know, Toby Abiodun met a lot of people after he volunteered to Leap First, but I knew him before then. You understand? So you can volunteer to a big brand and support them, be there in front. If you are supporting, if you want to volunteer and it's an event, please make sure you're at the desk because you're going to get the numbers of people coming in. As they're coming, they're writing their names and their numbers. You can write it down and save it, then tell them, sir, I just got your number. I'll call you later, sir. That's how most of you started talking to me. All right. So you can do that. Okay. So make them known. Post content severally so people get to know. Next thing, you should also be going to open mics. You know, I know of one of my students who I had issues with. He was managing one musician, one small girl that was singing. According to him, she was the best singer he has ever seen. And then when I had an event, he was disturbing my head, calling me, disturbing. I don't know why people feel if you call harder and beg harder, people will change their principles for you. He called and called. asking me to have her perform at my event. This is an event that is scripted. You don't know of scripted event. Scripted event means nothing can come in from anywhere. You know, nothing can, nobody can, no surprises. That's what the meaning of scripted. No surprise guests. Nothing, nothing. Everybody knows when they are coming up and how long they are staying on stage. And then this guy was disturbing me to have that girl perform. So we had an issue. I told him it's not going to work. I kept saying no until I shouted at him. He was very angry. He said, "This girl is going to blow one day. She will blow one day, and I'll tell you, didn't give us opportunity to perform." I told him that if she's that good, I will know. How will I just take risk? I don't know her. I will now tell her to go and climb stage. A stage where most of the people that are coming, I'm trying to win their favor. I'm trying to make them feel this is what poetry event looks like. So and then somebody will now take that risk. I've not seen you before. So what should she have done? Which I taught him later, and they did it finally. What she should have done is to go to open mics. Open mic is where open mic is where you go and test what you have and show people what you have. It was in open mic I met Grrraciano. It was in an open mic I met most of the best poets I've seen. You know, then there are different kinds of open mic. There are open mics that just help you to just perform so that they get to you get to build your stage presence. You get uh, comfortable on stage. There are some open mics like that, and there are some open mics that, like ALS open mic, Abuja Literary Society open mic. As you are done performing, they will analyze your poem and tell you where you did not do well, your writing, your performance. They will tell you your elocution, how you pronounced words, how you stood on stage, how you said what you said, not just about what you said. And when they do that, you would also improve on that. So there are different kinds of open mic. If you go to that one, it's also going to help you. So always be on the faces of, be like pimples, always on the faces, no matter how big, small, old, pimples will just come on your face if anytime they like. So be on the faces of people always. That's how to become known. Then get recommendation, volunteer, be in classes like this. Some of you, I'm going to recommend you to events around you. you know there's hardly any state I don't have some kind of state in Nigeria that I don't have some kind of influence. Hardly any state, hardly. i've been to I've been to 35 states now. Remaining one is remaining only Sokoto. I've not been to Sokoto. I'll be in Sokoto soon. So there's hardly any place in the country where I don't have people, where this my leg has not touched for poetry in Nigeria. So imagine if someone is doing an event and tells me I need someone to, I will need to see what you have done. Even though you are here, I need to see what you have done. You have to post content. I have to see how good you are. What is your strongest passion when it comes to writing? What are you passionate about to always share? What is your strongest mission, your strongest message? I have to know what that is so that I can tell them, oh, I there are people, see, there are some of my students, even the ones that are popular, oh, there's some of my students I cannot give certain events to. They will mess it up and they'll bring me to ridicule. Then there are some people who they're not even that popular, but there are events I'm going to send them to. I will not even think, I will not be worried for once. I will not be worried because they are very dynamic. They can kill any show. Even if you tell them to bounce on a beat, they will finish the show. So you have to be that good. You get recommendations. So improve on your art, post content that is good, oh, because you're marketing yourself. Then also volunteer. Just be on the faces of people, basically. Internet makes it easy. Mr. Funny was a nobody in 2020. 2020, July, August, I was seeing Mr. Funny's post, but it was just me and a few people that were seeing it. During that, the very day we did that NSAS movement, Mr. Funny came to greet me. I was standing on the vehicle that was carrying speakers, together with the top artists of Port Harcourt. If you're in Port Harcourt, I'm sure you know KO Baba. Me, KO Baba, Dandizi, and Tasha. We were on the vehicle, the what is that thing called, the truck that was carrying all those speakers and all those things. not anyhow person can climb there. That's what I'm trying to explain. So people like me, and the reason I even climbed there was because I'm a big person for poetry. Oh. So they are like, let us come, yeah, come, because you're the biggest poet we have around here. Yeah, come. You understand? That was why they brought me up there. So Mr. Funny was not big enough to climb that pickup van, but I was up there. I want to show you how fast things can change. 20th of October, 20, it was a Tuesday. We just finished our radio program. Mr. Funny he did not even try to climb because nobody knew him. I was the one that called him. He was coming to me already, but when he came, I was like, "No, but you be that comedian." He said, "Yes, na me." Go to my Instagram, you will see I was live. Go to that date. I was live that day. You will see him coming to me. I hugged him and I was like, "Man, you are funny. That's good." He said, "Ah, you know me? Ah, I don't blow." See, imagine that. Do you know that November, I think November, towards the end of November, Mr. Funny blew in less than 1 month. So imagine if you do the same thing with poetry. It might not be as fast as his. You understand? It might not be as fast as his, but then people cannot ignore for long. Just make sure you do the extreme. Do the extreme. Don't do something that is usual. If you are doing poetry, you want to do stupid poetry, be extremely stupid that people know you for it. If you want to do good poetry, just do something that your fans will be people that are your fans, they will look alike. Do you understand what I mean? People that are your fans, when they meet each other, they'll be like, "Sure, you like, I know, I see the way you have something that is going to earmark all of your fans." So if you do stupid poetry, let all your fans be stupid people. Just the same way Naira Marley's fans are Malians. You will see them when you see them, you will know them. So the same thing, you have to have those kind of people. If you see people like us that are Asha's fans, you will know us now. You will know us. The way we act, the way we behave, the kind of music we want to listen to, you will know us. So that's what I'm saying. So you want to be known, do everything possible to be known by those kind of people. Be in the kind of gathering they will be, and always take contact of people. So you know my rules. When you go to an event place, get the contact of 20 people, 10 people that are like you, 5 people that are above you, and 5 people that are below you. Yeah. So five people that are above you, you volunteer to help them achieve a project. 5 people that are below you, you support them, like what I'm doing with you people, even though it is not free, but it is highly discounted. So you can do the same thing. You can do free, you can do highly discounted, you can organize a class of 1,000, but the truth is you have to have social proof before people want to come and learn from you. So you have to have some kind of social proof. Yeah. Okay, good. Then, for those that are in your level, collaborate with them. Today, 80% of the day, like today, I used it to talk to about 30 people I want to collaborate with this year. This year, oh. If you know how busy I am, you will know that 30 collaborations is not my in our balance. It's not my. So, but I'm doing 30 people. I'm going to be collaborating. You're hearing it here first. I'm going to be collaborating with Priyo Dede, with Pere Jason, the winner of The Voice. I'm going to be collaborating with a lot of people this year. 30 good people, and they are all good. They are not management people. Can you see this girl? Let me see if you can see her. My cat. See her? She always disturbs me. Okay, let's move on. Let's continue. So, what kind of music I listen to? I just told you now. The kind of Asa's music. Asa. There is fire on the mountain. So those kind of music, you will know us when you see us. I listened to Brimo's music until he said what he said before the election or during the election. I got disappointed. Yeah, Pi, that's her name. You remember her? Okay. Okay. I understand. All right. So Yeah, make yourself known. What is the third group? What is the third group? We have three more to go. What is the third group? The third group. You can increase the speed of your stream of your live from where you are. Just click on setting, you see play speed, something like that. Then you increase it so that it gets really fast and you get to hear what I'm saying at the same time, meet up with where we are so we won't have to wait for you. Yes, yes, yes. What are the other five people? Oh, the third people, I mean. Can you guys even hear me? You guys have brought the spirit of WhatsApp here on YouTube too. Why is everybody not saying anything? Or is my network bad? If you can hear me, say I can hear you. Let me be sure. At least say something. Let me just be sure that it's not a it's not an issue. Excuse me. Yes, those who know you can help you but are not willing to help you. All right, blessing. Thank you. Idorayin. What does Idorayin mean? Okay, so those who know you can help you but are not willing to help you. Yes, I noticed you just joined. So who are those people? Can you give me an example of those kind of people? Anytime I get to this point, this MI's music start playing in my head. Bad Belle is allowed, is allowed, is allowed. Bad Belle is allowed. Oh, it means hope. During okay, it's Akwa Ibom. Woo, you know how to cook. There is no way anybody from Akwa Ibom will not know how to cook. It's not possible. Yes, now you know how to cook. Don't you know how to cook? Okay, so those who know you can help you, but are not willing to help you. So who are those people? Can you give me an example of who those people are? You guys are slow. I think your network is slow, so you'd have to fasten it a bit. Or is it from my end? Is mine slow? People who are jealous. Yes, now give me example. Like the first example, we said our parents, right? And the second one, I told you guys that these are show promoters that don't know you, you know, poetry, poetry event organizers, publishers, people that can really help you, but they don't know you. They are looking for people like you, but they don't know you. So I told you the kind of people that those are. So give me example of these people now. People who know you can help you, but I know this one now they can help. They know you, Coco. They are seeing you every day. All those things we said about making yourself known, they see you come to open mics that they are looking at you. I rather die. So they see you, they know you, but they will be like, I rather die than help you. So what do you do with these people? Yes, so who are these people now? Who are these people? You are all saying acquaintances. Who are these people? Rich, rich aunties and uncles, friends. Thank you for bringing energy to the comment section. Blessing and And Adejare, Idejare. Okay, thank you for bringing energy. These people wanted to abandon me here, and I was asking myself questions. So, what do you do? What do you do with these people now that you know who they are? I think everybody in the last group can also fall in here. Remember, the problem of those people was that they don't know you. This ones now is that they know you, but they don't want to help. So let me give you an example of people that these people are. These are people who have their own people that do the same thing you do. So in their heads, how will I help you? We're not in the same literary community. Like we're not in the same. You're not in ALS. You're not in ALS. You're coming from Benin. Then those in Port Harcourt will be like, you're not in PHLS. You're not coming to Evening Breeze. Why should I support you? I want to support people that have been here. You're not going to radio like Grrraciano. So you have to be member of CV Poetry Club. So I had to mention other groups so it doesn't look like I'm hating on ALS. You understand? So they know they have a group that they want to give their support to. You are not in that group. So they know you, but you're not here. You are good. You can give them what they want. But they also have people that can give them what they want. And those people are not in your group. You're not in their group. So do you understand what I mean? So it's not like they just hate you because you are you. No. You are not messaging was God. You are you, my protector. No. They don't just like the fact that you are not with their own cluster. Do you understand? Yeah. So what do you do with these people? Idorain. Now I have hope. So what do you do with these people? Apart from what Idorain say, what do you do with these people? I'm so tired and hungry. Yes, yes, yes. 9 people. You want to tell me nobody can answer? Ah, doing instant eruption. It's like your network is slow. 11 people now. So what do you do with these people? Okay, but that's the problem. What if you cannot join their circle? What if their circle is in Abuja and you are living in Bayelsa? You are lost in the class. You cannot be lost. Someone give her touch and look for her. You cannot avoid them. What is wrong with you people with avoiding? I don't understand. Who is teaching you? Thank God you are here. Oh. You see why some of you have not really grown. Any small thing, I will avoid them. What are you avoiding for? People that can help you, you're avoiding because you're not in their circle. You don't avoid. Let me give you an example. So the question is people, they know you, they can help you, but they don't want to help you. The question now is, what do you do with them? Because the problem is that they don't want to help you. How do you make them help you? What if they are the only people that can help you? They are organizers of events, but they can't give you event. They don't want to give you event because you're not in their circle. You're telling me you want to avoid them. If you avoid them, how many people would you want to avoid? Hmm? Bam. So let me give you an example. Let me tell you something very practical. You know, my classes are not, I'm not telling you things I read in books. I'm telling you what we did. Let me give you an example. And it always works. What I'm going to tell you now works always. So you have to understand
Most times, are you listening? If you're listening, say I'm listening. If I see two people who say I'm listening, I'll just continue. One, good. So most times, the faces of a brand, for instance, in your church, your pastor, the head pastor, is the face of the brand of that church, right? The faces of your brand are not the people who wield power. Do you understand? They're not the people who wield power. They're not the people who really say what will happen. Sometimes it can be their wives. It can be that secretary. Sometimes it can be the gate man you told, shut up, get out of my front. I'm telling you honestly. I'm telling you honestly. The major decisions most times are not taken by people that are at the helm of their affairs. Sometimes it's like, have you read the story of the leper, the guy who Elijah told to go and swim in River Jordan? Who told him to go and see the pastor, the Elijah himself? Who told him? It was his maid. Some of you read these things, but you don't understand what they're not telling you, right? Some decisions are being made by people by the side. In Hausa, we call them yaji. Uh, how is it called? Kaman ose, in kana cin ose, yaji. Okay, agape. Yaji da yake agape. So they are pepper, but they are by the side. These are the people that say, you see this one will not agree, oh," and they don't agree. Even within my team, some of the decisions I made is my team members that are making it on my behalf. You understand? Some of you, the reason why I helped was because some of my students, my children, said this is what we are going to do. In fact, the next class is 25,000 I'm charging. Do you know who told me to charge 25,000 or nothing less? I won't mention her name, but it's one of my students. She said, sir, in a group, in a message, like my family meeting, poetry family, she told me, sir, I think you are charging too less. You are charging too, and I believe her because look at what's going on in your WhatsApp group. Because we charge 10,000 naira now. Had it been you charge 50,000 naira, you won't miss one class now. You'll be the one calling me. So that is not to say that I'm going to reduce whatever I'm saying, or those that are paying 25,000 will get more. No, I'm just telling you that that's the value of the thing you are going to get, right? That's the value of the thing you are going to get. However, decisions most times are made by people around the face, not the face. So what I'm saying is the face sometimes is just the face, it's not the head. The head, those doing the thought, those doing taking the decisions, are not really. It's just because the mouth is on the face. It now looks like the mouth is the one thinking. That's not true most times. Some of these people hire people to think for them and make the decisions, and then tell them, go and tell them like that. Nothing will happen. So they come out and say, I've decided. It's not them that decided. Yes, that makes sense. So yes, so you have to be in the good books. There's this artist I managed some time ago. She was very, very good. Very, very good. But then she started misbehaving. I'll tell her, please don't do this. She will do the exact thing I told her not to do. And then she has this smooth thing. When it comes like this, everything is spoiled. So I decided to let her go. She was very pissed because she felt I cannot let her go. She was angry at me and told her friends terrible things about me. And her friends are people that I'm very sure will give me events. I'm very sure they are the ones that might not give me events straight up because they don't have event to even give, but they will be the ones to influence people to give me events. So what I did was, instead of me to lose entirely, I began to act well wherever they are. I became extremely good to them. I was good to them already before, but I had to be in my best behavior whenever they're around. If I'm performing, ooh, they've restored power. If I'm performing, I'm going to perform really well. You get the point? I'm going to perform really well if I'm performing. They are. If I am if I am at if I am at a place where they need help and I can help, I will support them with all my heart. So I met them through her, but it does not mean I will now inherit them as enemies because she chose to be my enemy. So I was always in my best behavior. What that did was it caused quarrel between them. They kept telling her, I'm not sure Grrraciano is like that too. And truthfully, I'm not like that. It's just that you refuse to do what we agreed you should do. You know? So I was in their best behavior until I won all of them over. All. They loved me. I got all the shows. Some of the shows they even gave me, she was not on the bill. Do you understand? So it is not to avoid them. Avoiding them will not help you. It rather disenfranchise you from many good things. What you should do is that you should be in your best behavior. Let me put up this light. You should be in your best behavior. You should be in your best behavior, and you won't miss out on anything. It will take some time, but then one day, people cannot be friends forever. Those people that they are giving shows to and canceling you, let me tell you one thing. There's a show I've been hoping to get since. They refused to call me for that show. They kept calling their people within their group. They've been calling them, calling. Okay, you remember the day? Was it in this class? I told you guys that I'm in a meeting. I'm talking to some people from the UK. I think it's in this class. That was that show. I was supposed to be on that show since. But what happened was they were only sending people within their cluster. Do you know what happened? They've exhausted, like they've exhausted their number. They've exhausted people around them. So they kept sending people within their circle. Their circle don't finish. Nobody again to send. They are now like, okay, who is the next best person? I'm the best person. I've always been the best person, but you people refuse to look at me because I was not in your group. So they called and told me, Grrraciano, please, we are giving you this thing. Represent us well. I'm like, I'm going to represent myself well. You get the idea. So be in your best behavior. By best behavior, I mean both morally, in all ramification, and then be good. When I say be good, I didn't say you should be kind. I mean, let your work be good, very difficult to ignore. If you put out your content, let people be like, let me see, this guy is not good. Prove to them that this guy is not good, and they'll be looking, they can't see anything wrong. Do you understand? Good. So people that know you can help you, but are not willing to help you, update them. By update them, only the good part, the results, be updating them. And then when you go to wherever people around them are, like I told you, some of them, the decisions they make are made by people around them. Be in their be in your best behavior. Some of the big shows I got, it was small children. I don't want to mention names of people that were 17 years old when I went to visit them in their school. They were the ones that gave me those shows. Why do you think I've stayed long in this business? I've been doing poetry since actively. I've been doing poetry in 2008, but I've been doing poetry before then, way before then. So why am I here up to now? Why am I called the kingmaker? Why am I still the one talking to you people about how to stay long in the industry? Why? It is because I know how to carry people along always. So I believe everybody has potentials, and my job here is to make sure that that potential comes out. So you will be my eye anywhere you are going to. One day, you will be the one calling me to come and perform at an event. I'll tell you that what I charge is 700K. You will say, sir, let them make it 1 million. If you think it's too far, just be there playing with yourself. It's not far. It will happen soon. Some of you will find yourself in places that you will not expect to happen just because you must favor me. That's why you are there. just because you must favor somebody. When I said me, I don't mean Grrraciano and Werem. I mean you must favor, because you are there to favor somebody. You will be there. Do you understand? So you will be the one to make decisions. So it's not about somebody else making decisions for somebody else or that will favor somebody. You too, you can be the one being in that place. So you make those kind of decisions. Yes, yes, yes. Reach on. I think you are lagging behind. You are lagging behind a lot. So click on. There's this setting button. Okay, there's this setting button. Click on it, and it's going to take you to. My laptop is about to go off. Hold on, let me connect it. Give me a moment, please. All right, we are back. Okay, so we are back. Yeah, so be in their good books, and then be in your best behavior when you see them. You don't have to, because there are cases where you can't. The truth is, there are cases you cannot help. Like going to join their group is not possible. Like I can't be in Abuja and be in Port Harcourt. It's not possible. So all of your meetings happening in Fridays, I can't come there. I can also be in when I was in Nasarawa, I couldn't be in PHLS. But people like Neil and Maureen Aliko Berry were the ones that told them to always invite me. No, that's not fearless. That's honey. Honey, I'm very hungry, so that's the only thing around I can eat. Please don't avoid them. Fearless is not very healthy. Oh. Energy drink is not healthy. So it's okay for you to take it once in a while, but don't let it don't be accustomed to it basically. Okay, so yep. What is the fourth one? The fourth group. What is the fourth group? Please keep it close so that you can always drop it fast so that we can move on. What is the fourth group? Well, in my work, what do you mean unique space? They haven't seen. You'll be shocked to they've seen it too. Yes, thank you, innocent precious. Those who know you can't help and aren't willing to help. I love this group of people. I love this fourth group. There was a class I mentioned this, and these people were like, "Ha, kill them!" When I said, "What do we do with them?" Who said, "Kill them." So those who know you can't help you, and they are not willing to help you. Like if they even if they say, like now that they are saying that they don't want to help you, it's not like they even have the ability to help or not help. So They are what Igbo people call Ogbenye and Amusu together. Ogbenye is poor people. Amusu is witch. So they can't help and they don't even have the ability to help. So what's the point? You cannot help and you don't want to help. But they know you. They're like, if not only me, that guy no get one shoe. So what do you do with these people? What do you do with all these people? What is happening? There are a few people on now. What's going on? Is your network that bad or is it mine? Let me see. I think my network is bad. Can you hear me now? Okay, okay, we are back. So what do you do with these people? Yes, I'm listening. I was hoping to see this kind of answer. You owe them nothing since they are not beneficial to you. Why am I reading this in Abido Shaker's voice? Neglect them, but make them see what you do. Pepper them with your achievement. Let them be. Okay, one more answer, and I'm going to tell you what you should do with them. One more answer, one more answer. Sure, you saw that. I love Adejare. Adejare. This is where the ignoring part comes to play. All of you have always wanted to use the ignoring part. Oh my goodness. Try as much as possible. They make them okay to make them feel like they are on the winning side, but be sure you are doing some great stuff behind the scene. That makes sense. That makes sense. I think I said yes. Now the wicked will not. Ah, oh my god! You do not have any business with them. Who told you? They have. What if they have business with you? Because it's possible. Like there was a time people were dating me, and I was not. I didn't even know that I was in a relationship. So it's possible that you're not in a business with them, but they are in a business with you. So what do you do? Okay, one more answer. Just one more answer. One more, one more, one more. Just say it the way it's in your head. Trust me. I will just laugh and read it. Nothing will happen. It ends here. Oh, this is YouTube. People are going to see it. But don't be careful. Don't worry. You are safe. It's a safe space. Give them a reason to change their mind. Who is this person? Wisdom will not finish you. Give them a show. Their gossip is advertisement too. Thank you. Thank you, Hope. Thank you, Gifts. Akalagboro. 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 Which, which side? Which side? Is this Delta or Benin? Akalagboro. All right. So Yeah, you see those two last answers, that's my perception too. See, there are no permanent enemies. Oh, there are no permanent enemies. Trust me, there are no permanent enemies. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. So what you should do is to do what? If you look at them very, you see that they're a mixture of two. Okay, Delta, I suspected. Which part of Delta? You see that they are a mixture of some of the people we mentioned before. Yes, now, no, no, it's true. Gossip is advert. Gossip is advert. If you check, one, they know you, which is a plus. It looks like a bad thing because they know you, but they are not doing anything with their knowledge of you. But it's a plus. Two, they don't want to help you. They even cannot help you. They cannot. They don't even know how to help you. They don't just like you. These are members of your church that don't like the way your hair looks. Every time they do dada, here is them dada church. You know, they cannot help you. They're not willing to help you. So Isoko, oh, you are the love of my life. I love Isoko people. If you after this go and watch Omaricha video. Isoko, Isoko people, I don't joke with them. Go to my Instagram, you see when I came to Isoko, you guys treated me and my team really nice. Up to today, with him, had they been there here now, this is the studio, this is where we always do our rehearsals. Had they been there here now, you see them shout, Jesus, Isoko, they will come and hug you. Isoko, no, I don't joke with them. Do you know of any event called Canimax? Any event called Canimax? Do you know any event like that? Hey, your hair. Let them they are there and watch your progress, honestly. So it's a mixture of some of those things. But the bottom line is don't tell them what yes, so Chinese blushing. So don't tell them what you want to do. Tell them what you have already done. Let them be seeing the results of what you have done. It will prepare them the more. There will be a time they will get tired of hating you. Do you know the number of people who have come to me complaining to me about Dandizi, complaining to me about Prince Emmanuel? Because these are people that I'm very close to. So in their heads, they are not happy. They are pissed at Prince Emmanuel. All of a sudden, I'm seeing them snapping picture of Prince Emmanuel. The guy did not even hear because I did not tell him, no point. He did not hear what they said about him, and I'm like, how can people be like this? Like those I hate. Unless we settle the matter, like you can never see me pretending that I like them. If I hate you, I hate you. How come you hate somebody and you're in a picture smiling with them? Okay, you know Canimax, I was there in 2018. I performed at Canimax. And it was really amazing. Your reception was dope. If you see the head of fish that they gave to me, it's bigger than this, my head. All right, so it's a mixture of almost everything. They don't know you, they know you, no problem. So what are they doing with their knowledge? Nothing. They cannot help you. So what you should do, always update them. It's a possibility that they can be within the space where a simple mention of I know personally they do this thing will help give you one big show, will help give you one big gig. It could be writing a book and then you blow from there. So always update people like that. Update them, but let it be. These are the people you should never ever tell of what you want to do. Try it. You are finished if you try it. So always tell them of what you have done. Every little opportunity you get, put it in their face. You might not tell them face to face. Post it so that they will see. These people always come to watch you. In case you are not aware, they always come to your Facebook and see what you are posting. Now see wetin you don post, wetin you don do now. Stupid boy, yeah, person. See am, see hand, see bead for him hand. This guy na juju person. Is he a real Christian? They follow up. These people follow up, but from far from they follow from way back so that you will not notice that they are following you. They are the ones using FM WhatsApp and GB WhatsApp, always checking your status, but they don't want you to know they are checking. They are always waiting for you to make a mistake. Like I performed at not Leap Fest. I performed at Red Conference in Port Harcourt alongside Timmy Dakolo. When we were done, one of the lines was, "This God's trust circle has got no period. It's always eternal." This lady came and said, "Sir, I want to see you." We very furious and pissed, and I'm like, "Why?" She said, "I want to see you. Please, don't stop telling me why." So I went to say, I'm like, "What is it?" She said, "Why will you say that kind of rubbish?" I said, "What did I say?" Say, "You said God's trial. You're using menstruation. Talk about God. Who gave you the right? Are you a woman? Do you know what it means for you to do?" So Yaya being menstruation. I'm like, "No, them Yaya being God. You can't be putting menstruation and God in the same word, in the same sentence." I said, explain to them. I was calm. Explain to them that, see, it's a word play saying menstruation. I said, "That's what you should not do." They were very pissed. And I'm like, "Excuse me, oh, how many times have you seen me perform?" And okay, I did before I even told her that, before I asked her that question, she was like, "You don't worry, you get to watch it later. You get to watch it later, Priska. Don't worry about it." So she was like, "I've seen you perform so many times, but today's own was, it was whack. You were possessed by the devil." And I told her, "Excuse me, wait, before you go." She wanted to leave. I said, "Excuse me, come. Before you go, how many times have you seen me perform?" She said, "So many times, more than 40 times. In this church?" She said, "Yes." I said, "I performed 40 times. Did I do well all those 40 times?" She said, "Yes." "So why didn't you tell me I did well?" She was looking at me. I said, "I performed 40, more than 40 times. Let's just assume it's 40 on the dot. I performed 40 times and you liked it. You didn't for one day come to me and say, ah, with the same furiousness we are coming right now, and hug me and say, Grrraciano, this is wow." You didn't do that. Then the very day in your mind that I allowed the devil to possess me is the only day you come to talk to me. He was like, it vexed me. I say, the other way sweet you, talk. So you are going to see people like that. All those times you are doing well, they are following. Don't think they're not following, but they're waiting for you to make a mistake. So they will come and tell you what has been in their mind. This lady has not given me a show before. She has not paid for any of my event. She has not bought any book, but she has the right to come talk to Grrraciano and say, I allowed the devil to possess me. So if they can do that to me, who are you? They will do it to you too. So there are people like that. It's just that you are not blow yet. By the time you become bigger than you are, you don't even need to blow too much. There's a level you just get to. Just blow small, small blowing. Big blow is too high. Spoiled bulb, too high. That's small. If you do small blow, they will attack you. Those people are there waiting for you. So what you should do is not to ignore them, like some people have mentioned. Not ignore them. Always hide the beginning of what you are working on. Put out only the result. Put out the result. One day they will get tired of hating you. They would be like people who say, if you can't beat them, join it. They will join you. So the last group of people, what do we do with those people? Yes, yes, yes. So what do with the last group of people? Yes, those who know you, can help you, and are willing to help you. These are the people that all of us pray to meet. These are the people we pray that everybody should be. So what do you do with these kind of people? These are your mentors. They are not your role models. So role models most times may not even know you. You are the one who is following after them. They don't know you. A mentor is someone, like we have already established. A mentor has to agree to mentor you. You have to agree to be the mentee. Yeah. No, they know how to help you and they are willing to help you. What do you with them? I'm not saying they don't know how to help you. They know you, they can help you, and they know how to help you. In fact, they know more than you do.
They know what you need. Good. You volunteer. Why do you need to volunteer? Guys, do let's round off. Sorry I kept you guys this long. Yes, aside volunteering, what else do you do? Exposure, recommendations, what else? What do you do apart from all these things you said is volunteering. Aside volunteering, what do you do? Do their biddings, yes. Aside that, what else do you do? Okay, let me give you a clue. Remember what we said we'll do to the first person, the first group. Your parents who want to help you, but they cannot help you because they don't know what you are even doing. So this person now knows, they know. Remember what we said we are going to do with those people. So now invert it with this one. I want to hear you so that I will know that you follow through. So what should you do with these people? Play safe. Duke, you are playing safe with someone who can help you and is willing to help you. You are playing. What are you playing safe about? I just gave you an example. For instance, it's Grrraciano and he wants to help you. Maybe he's your mentor. You want to play safe? Seriously. I sure you know the meaning of that phrase, play safe. Play safe means it's not everything you tell them. Exactly. So let them see the build up of what you are doing because they are experienced. They have recent results. Show them results too, but it's not only results you'll be showing them. Results will encourage Grrraciano and Warren, but I want to also see what you're about doing so that I can tell you, don't do that. Don't go there. And of course, you will listen because you know I have recent results. I have updates regarding the matter. I'm not like your parents or my parents who want to help you, but they don't know how to. I know how to help you. I know what you would do today, and you start getting some kind of results. Yeah. So show them the workings as you want to. Before you start, come and tell me or tell anybody who is your poetry mentor that, see you, this is what I plan to do. How you see them? Should I do like this? Should I do like this? Today, people used me today in terms of consultation. They used me today for free, but it's all good. I just wanted to support them. Yeah. So, but it happened. So you can do the same thing. Consultations. Consult whoever it is that person is to you. They know you, they can help you, and they are willing to. That's the best kind of people you want to meet, you want to work with. So be vulnerable around them. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Be vulnerable around them. They are going to help you. Learn from them. Yes. Update them and also surprise them with achievement and yes. Recognize them with them in your successes. So what if you are this person to some people? Because remember I told you guys, you not only take. Also think of yourself as a giver. What would you do if you are in this? If you fall within this category, you fall within this category. What do you do? Haters are stalkers too, most of them. So if you are in this group right now, for some people, because the truth is you are in this group, so be vulnerable around them, right? Be vulnerable around them, support them. Awesome, awesome. So with this, we come to the end of this class. If you have questions, please ask so that we can round off in maybe in the next 5-10 minutes. Please ask questions. Don't waste time. I need just let me say 2 questions. I need 2 questions only.
Question. In the next 30 seconds, if I don't see question, I'll bid you farewell. Yes. So no question. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being here. I'm going to drop. Ah, the best way. I'm going to teach you critical analysis. I'm going to teach you critical analysis. So the best way to criticize or critique, not criticize, to critique somebody's work is to always start with a positive. No matter how bad something is, there's something good about it. So always start from the good parts. In fact, hype the good part like you want to die. Hype the good part like someone says, if the person does not believe that, believe what you are saying, then you will die. The person will die. All your family loved ones will die. Just imagine that in your head where you are picking those good parts, because the truth is, don't lie, don't lie. If there's not, there has to be something good, but pick out that good part, let it be true. Pick out the good part, say something good about whatever it is they did well. Then you can now start critiquing the part. Say, if only you and I know that this does not make sense, if you can do this. So these are better ways to present your case, rather than saying, what is this rubbish, what is this nonsense, like I can't believe that you are my mentee. No, don't do that. Don't do that. So instead you say, this is good. Oh wow, are you sure you did not copy this line? You came up with this stuff yourself? Oh boy, you are good, you are good. So pick out those good parts. Hey, what I like, see, I like 6 lines on this your book, this your poem. I like this line. I like this one. This one now look like something I've read before. Are you sure you have not? You didn't copy it from anywhere. This is good though. This is really cool. Okay, I see this one too. Wow, wow. What do you mean by this line? Just explain. Let me be sure it's the same thing I'm thinking. The person will say, you'll be like, exactly what I was thinking. So make sure you don't lie, but pick the good parts. Then when you are done, you can now say, okay, so wow, this is this nearly made me forget that there are errors. See this one now, for instance. If only you did this, if you had done this instead of this, if you had pushed this line to this other side, if just do away this line now, it doesn't make sense. There's no point for this line to be here because this line already said this. You understand? So these are ways to present your case to make it look good. Don't worry, when we do critical analysis, you will see what I mean. I'm going to give you step-by-step guide on how to critique a work. All right, guys. So I think that's the only question we are getting. And tonight, I bid you farewell. Check your group before 8 p.m. You are going to see your task. Do it. Make sure you're not the last person to do it. And regarding those of you who did not do your task, remember your task was for you to make money. Your punishment is that you are not going to eat the money you made. It's because you did not make any money. So there's no punishment. Nobody's going to kick you from any group. That was a prank. But the next one is not going to be a prank. Yes, yes, that's what you should do. All right. So the next one is not going to be a prank. If you don't do your task, you'll be kicked. I promise you that. All right. So yeah, your task for next time is coming up. Before 8 o'clock, you will get it. All right. Cheers, guys. See you guys later.